So today I'll be demonstrating a self-taping technique for your ankle. With this particular taping technique, I'll try and keep it reasonably simple so that it's as reproducible as possible. There's some other techniques that you can combine with this particular taping technique to add extra stability, but we'll go through those in a later video. Lateral ankle sprain is the most common ankle sprain we see. With this condition, the foot is usually forced into a plantar flexed and inverted position. With this particular taping technique, there are a number of structures we need to be mindful of. Firstly, are the tendons running up the front of the foot. If we cut the tape too sharply, we risk causing lacerations or cuts over these areas. The second structure we need to be careful of is the fifth metatarsal head. If we bring the tape too far forward, we risk cutting ourselves through here or placing too much pressure on the peroneal tendon, which can further cause problems down the track. Another important point to note is to hold your foot in a neutral position when taping. You can do this on a bench or a stool like so. Firstly, we start with an anchor. We now move on to stirrups. First stirrup, coming down through the heel, ensuring the tape doesn't move too far forward. Make sure you pat the tape down to make sure the contact of the tape and the adhesive is being used effectively. Second stirrup. And third stirrup. I personally like to measure the tape before ripping it, just to make sure that I've got the correct length. I now move on to sixes. I usually start on the inside again, bringing the tape under the heel, putting tension on the tape and bringing it up and over. Again, making sure there is good contact. Moving on to the other side. With the sixes, I again use 3 on each side as a minimum. So the second 6 for the outside. Second 6 for the inside. And now with the final 6 for the outside. And the final 6 for the inside. I finish off by locking it off. Some people use one, but I prefer to use two. Feel it holds the tape together during a game. As you can see, there's no risk of cutting the tendons through the front of the ankle, and there's no risk of placing pressure over the peroneal tendons or cutting through this area of the foot.